You're not alone if you feel uncomfortable interacting with people after a few years of social distancing. It's also completely normal to occasionally experience feelings of overwhelm or being uncomfortable in crowded places. The same goes if you experience increased anxiety when leaving the house to go out with friends. However, you might have a social anxiety disorder if these uneasy feelings continue and cause you great suffering. So, in today's video, we will share tips on how to overcome social anxiety. What is social anxiety? Social anxiety disorder, also called social phobia, is a long-term and overwhelming fear of social situations. It's a common problem that usually starts during the teenage years. It can be very distressing and have a big impact on your life. According to Don Potter, a psychologist, it's anxiety that occurs in a social situation. If you have anxiety that routinely pops up in social situations that causes distress or inhibits you from doing things you want to do, then we might start to consider this a disorder. A person with social anxiety disorder would have frequent anxiety, panic, or significant discomfort in a social situation. Then they would want to avoid that situation, or would enter that situation with a lot of distress. But how can we overcome social anxiety? Cognitive behavioral therapy. Among the various psychotherapies available, cognitive behavioral therapy is a useful method for treating social anxiety because it involves changing how you feel and think about a situation, which can then help you change your behavior. Why do we start our tips with cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT? First, it's because CBT is one of the most effective forms of therapy for social anxiety, and you shouldn't be shy to reach out for professional help. Secondly, most of our following tips are already based on cognitive behavioral therapy. You can also look out for local anxiety support groups. Breathing. Learn and use simple but effective breathing techniques to calm you down. Make yourself comfortable and breathe slowly. Breathe in for 4 seconds, then hold your breath for 2 seconds, and then breathe out for 6 seconds. You can adjust the durations, but the breathing out should be a little bit longer as the breathing in to get the calming effect on your body. Build a support system for yourself. Admitting to the people in your life that you experience social anxiety and may require assistance can be humiliating or humbling. However, it can be extremely helpful to let a friend or family member know you might need some additional support. So, look out for people near you can ask for help and support. Make plans for how they can help you to master problematic situations. Maybe you let them start a conversation and hand it over to you like, "Oh, this is a topic I talk about with Sarah lately." Gradually expose yourself to anxiety-inducing situations. You can learn and practice how to relax while exposing yourself to anxiety-inducing situations. By identifying the social situations you are most uncomfortable in, you can practice relaxation techniques to help you tolerate anxiety as you progress from simpler to more complex situations. The best way is to start small, and whenever you get accustomed to the situation, you can take the next small step. For example, if you have a fear of public speaking, you can start by asking strangers what time it is or how you can get to the subway. Maybe you can break down your goal into different separate steps. If you have a fear of making small talk at parties, you can look out for situations where you have to stand in a crowd and train that a while without speaking to someone. Then you can try to talk to strangers, and after a while, you maybe can go to a party but limit your time to only 15 to 30 minutes before you leave. Journaling. When you're feeling anxious, taking some time to write down your thoughts can be therapeutic. It can help you process your feelings and put things into perspective. By writing down your thoughts and feelings, you can start to understand the patterns and triggers that cause your anxiety. And once you know what to look for, you can begin to develop coping mechanisms to deal with your anxiety in a healthy way. Additionally, journaling can help you to see the progress you're making as you work through your anxiety. This can provide much needed motivation on days when it feels like you're not making any progress at all. If you're new to journaling, don't worry. It's not as complicated as it might seem. All you need is a pen and paper or notebook and some time for yourself. Start by taking some deep breaths and letting go of any worries or fears that are bothering you. Then, simply start writing about what's on your mind. You don't need to be poetic or eloquent, just let the words flow from your heart. When you're finished writing, take another few deep breaths and allow yourself to feel calm and relaxed once again. If you're not sure where to start and you're asking about the writing format, there are plenty of resources available online. So don't be afraid to give journaling a try. It just might be the key to helping you overcome social anxiety. Regular exercising and good sleep. Regular exercising and good sleep are two of the most important contributors to mental health, and they can be particularly helpful when it comes to overcoming social anxiety. It has not only a positive effect on your physical health, but also on your mind. Regular physical activity can help to release endorphins, reduce stress levels, and provide an outlet for frustration. Additionally, exercise helps to build self-confidence and can make you feel better about yourself. Good sleep is also essential for mental health. If you're not getting enough sleep or if your sleep is interrupted by frequent nightmares or other issues, it can lead to increased anxiety and depression. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of consistent sleep each night to help you keep your mind in a healthy state. Emergency plan. And the last tip is to have an emergency plan in mind. If you feel you can't handle the situation anymore, the way to the toilet is a socially accepted way to get out of any situation. When you get there, you can tap all over your body to calm you down and use breathing techniques. Maybe you can determine a small signal with your friends that you need their support and they know you want to get out of the situation. Social anxiety can be a daunting and overwhelming experience, but with the right tools and support, you can start to overcome it. It may feel like a long road ahead, but don't be discouraged. Take it one step at a time and practice one or more of these tips, positive affirmations, and self-care to help you along the way. With commitment and perseverance, you can build the confidence and courage to face your fears and take control of your life. And that's all for today. We hope you learned something from this video. If you haven't already, give us a like and subscribe and tell us how this video brings value to you in the comments section down below. Or suggest a topic that you'd like us to talk about in our next video. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.